About to go where no Tesla owner wants to go. Electrify America.
Yep, charging this damn thing sucks at the moment.
Pretty terrible.
What the heck is going on with charging in America?
All right, so we're initiating charging on this one, and the app is locked up. It won't even turn on. I've never even had a problem like this with Tesla before. That one doesn't work. This one isn't working when we plugged in. That one didn't, only at 35 kilowatt rate. This one is not working at all. I think we're gonna have to try the other one. I don't know how, because my app is not.
Well, he's hosed.
It's actually truly astonishing to me that these could be so broken and be so new.
And the news does not get better for Electrify America. Now it seems as though another, potentially more catastrophic problem can be added to the list, one that is causing serious harm to the actual electric vehicles. We are now aware of numerous instances when cars were essentially bricked at Electrify America charging stations. On January 22, 2023, a 2017 Chevy Bolt EV was charging for 15 minutes at an Electrify America station in Chipley, Florida, when the charger began to spark and smoke, went completely black, and the Chevy wouldn't shift out of park. Electrify America told the owner to tow his Bolt to the dealer, where they told him the car is completely fried as a result of excess electricity from the Electrify America charger. The damages amount to $20,000, and the owner's insurance has elected to total the vehicle. GM claims it won't cover the damages for the time being because the car is no longer under warranty, but Electrify America appears to be looking into the matter. Who was at fault, exactly what happened, and who would be responsible for covering the costs of the losses are still unknown at this point. Twitter user Anson, the owner of the Rivian R1T, plugged in at an Electrify America station in Southern California over the weekend. After a brief, loud boom from the charging station, his R1T became undrivable and displayed two problem messages showing a system failure and a vehicle battery issue. The owner of the R1T reported that the station's power unit was emitting a burning smell after the explosion. There were burn marks on the outside of the cabinet, even though there were no visible flames. In addition to burning his R1T, the charging wire became trapped in the charge port and was impossible to extract, even with the manual release cable in the electric truck's trunk. Anson told Drive Tesla that despite Rivian now blaming Electrify America for the problem, both Electrify America and Rivian have been unable to diagnose it remotely. In an update, Anson said that both businesses came to inspect his truck, removed the charger, and Rivian towed it away to replace everything to fix it. A Ford F-150 Lightning owner who plugged in at an Electrify America outlet late last year met a similar end. The owner described plugging in his electric truck, then hearing a loud boom a minute later, followed by his Lightning displaying a variety of fault warnings and needing to be hauled away.
I tweeted the other day about the Charlotte, North Carolina Electrify America station. I was there, I think it was 3 weeks ago, and 30% of the stations were down. So 3 out of the 10 were marked as unavailable in the app. And then there was another one that had limited power. And I've been going back weekly just to check for my own curiosity and because I want to see a Rivian in the wild. No change.
According to a new study from the University of California, Berkeley, more than a fourth of all public chargers were found to be non-functional when tested. From the study, overall, 72.5% of the 657 chargers were functional. The cable was too short to reach the EV inlet for 4.9% of the chargers. Causes of 23% of the chargers that were non-functioning were unresponsive or unavailable screens, payment system failures, charge initiation failures, network failures, or broken connectors. This did not include Tesla chargers as they are not considered public. A follow-up also found the following. From the study, a random evaluation of 10% of the chargers, approximately 8 days after the first evaluation, demonstrated no overall change in functionality. This level of functionality appears to conflict with the 95 to 98% uptime reported by the EV service providers who operate the EV charging stations. The chargers in the study were primarily operated by EVgo and Electrify America.
We've just seen an influx of Twitter posts, of TikToks, of YouTube videos, of people stranded, of people not being able to charge, and just general like bubbling frustration.
I'm genuinely dumbfounded.
Even before this latest incident of a Rivian R1T getting fried at one of their charging stations, Electrify America had some damage control to do. They have so far been mute on all of the problems EV owners have been having over the past few months, and their reputation is rapidly deteriorating. If things keep going on like this without an explanation, I'm not sure how their reputation might recover.
I'm driving the Mercedes EQS SUV today, and I went to an Electrify America in order to see what the charging is like. I'm seeing what I keep hearing. I've never charged at Electrify America, but charger unavailable is not a good sign.
Right as I was coming back out of Sam's Club, there was a Taycan that had pulled up also, and the guy said he's selling it for a 911, and a primary reason is because charging is so challenging right now. Kind of hard to blame him. If I owned a $100,000 Porsche, or probably $150,000, $200,000 depending on the trim, I'd want reliable charging too. And I mean, realistically, the Rivian is not that far off from being a near $100,000 truck. Very frustrating to see great EVs let down by terrible charging.
And the new units are not working at all. We can't get the Nero or the Polestar to charge. Not looking good for the new chargers for reliability. So this would be really our last shot of getting a fast charge, because again, this one in the app claims it's working, or I should say it's charging another vehicle. This one completely faulted out for us. It says, "Welcome, Kyle. I'm a Pass Plus member. Thank you for choosing Electrify America. Will it work?" The truck says green and charging, and then, oh, come on. You really gotta be kidding me. Charging start error, isolation test. An Audi e-tron owner had been road tripping through, again, a premium Volkswagen Group product, charging on a Volkswagen Group, essentially, charger. They all failed, same isolation error. He had to grab a hotel. He's not sure how he's gonna be able to leave the area, relying on Electrify America because, well, he's hosed. None of the new units work. Crazy. Good luck to that guy. Damn. The only thing working is actually the old ABB unit here, so bummer. Nothing they can do to get going except use this old one.
Somehow Electrify America can't seem to get it together on reliable charging.
And will they improve? Well, not if they don't know how widespread their issues are.
EA is showing all is available in their app. That's the crazy thing. So one important metric from a government influence standpoint, but also a free market automaker partnership situation, is station uptime. When automakers partner with a network, they want to make sure that when drivers get to that network, they're able to charge freely. All of the companies that offer Electrify America, free charging, that's how Electrify America makes their money as a business, right? And the automakers want to know, hey, when my customers go to your chargers, are they working? According to the Electrify America app, every single one of these chargers and every single one of the chargers in Loveland, Colorado are up and working great, according to their app. So Electrify America wants to rate station uptime by, I believe, 50% of the station is online and available as 100% uptime, because you can move stalls if you get to one that's not working. However, there's another problem, which is how do you actually report uptime properly? None of these stations will activate. There's nothing we can do. We've tried it on 4 different cars now. The guy in the e-tron who posted, Nero Electric, Polestar, and now Rivian. We know it's not the car. We know it's the chargers. However, those stations are being reported as online and available, working right now. So station uptime, there is a huge need to actually quantify what considers 100% uptime, what considers 50% uptime, and what metrics are you monitoring to consider a station's working or not. Because I'll tell you, whatever's going on right now, and this isn't unique to EA, this is across the entire industry, it's a little bit of the Wild West, nothing's really that great.
Very frustrating to see great EVs let down by terrible charging.
Well, he's hosed.
This sounds awful, and aside from a very occasional out-of-service supercharger, Tesla doesn't have these issues with their equipment. So how about everyone else? Please let us know if you've had issues with Electrify America, Tesla, or any others. And don't forget to like and subscribe.